we have Jorge versus Catherine. Jorge's playing some Republic Aces, and Catherine is going to be flying the Fombers. Jorge is rocking Anakin Skywalker with extreme maneuvers and hull upgrade, Adigalia with patience and heightened perception, Rick Ollie with plasma torpedoes, R2C4 and retrofitted auto thrusters, and Hound with agile gunner. On the first order side, we've got Breach with feedback ping, ion torpedoes, mag pulse warheads, first order ordnance techs, bomblets, and munitions failsafe. Scorch with feedback ping, diamond boron, first order ordnance tech, bomblet generator, and munitions failsafe. Jewel Jerjerrod with feedback ping, plasma torpedoes, first order ordnance tech, bomblets, and failsafe. Grudge with automated target priority, first order ordnance tech, cluster mines and thermal detonators, and the courier carrying biohexacrypt codes, sensor buoy suite, and Agent Terex. This this ought to be good. This this is a little bit of a different version of the Fombers list than we're used to seeing. This ought to be interesting. Jorge's got the maneuvering to hopefully get out of range of all this stuff. But Catherine's no slouch. I'm gonna edit some sizes of things real quick. Make this a little easier to see. That helps a lot. And we can make chance smaller. The turn size a little smaller. I know it's not quite as fancy as Greg, but hey. There we go, and back. There we go, and back. There we go, and back. I should not have the volume up on the stream so we don't create an eternal loop. Oops, sorry about that. I should have saved my viewpoint before I did that. So we know Jorge wants to dodge these bad boys right here. Make sure he stays outside range 1. He stays outside range 1, and life's happy. Catherine, though. Catherine's a smart enough player. I would never count her out. No clue, fam. I obviously would be a little bit biased towards Jorge winning because I'm playing on the Sandblasters this season, but this game could go either way. I I have never seen Catherine run the FO Bombers before, so if if she's new to it, I know I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard this list has a learning curve, and I've also heard it's not that hard to pick up. Depends on who I'm talking to. Um, I do know that Jorge's got a little bit more experience with this specific list. He's been working up the aces for a little while this season, especially after just not really liking as much of where the clone lists were in the first half of NCX. I'm inclined to be on the same side as Sev here. Yeah, I think you're right, buddy. Just fight the way Innkeeper does. That's just how you win with this list. Um, I did notice that if he if you can't get the feedback ping off, the Fombers can just melt. I played against Levi running it a little while back, and he definitely didn't want to joust me flying Boba Fett against them. Especially without their double mods. But I don't think anybody wants to joust with Boba Fett. I'm kind of inclined the same way as you, Sev. I don't know how I feel about them being clumped up together. I do know it makes a nice bombing run, but yeah. And here we go. Catherine's going to do a little system phase boosting. Probably smart. I could see that definitely being a thing. You take one or two out, it really starts to go away fast. I do still think it's one of the best lists available right now. I think the biggest thing that's going to hurt Catherine right now is I think Jorge's going to set himself up with Anakin and Rick where they can possibly turn in hard right here on turn 2 if Addy can pop what the sensor buoy. Because he's gonna have 2 shots on it, and if he pops that blue sensor buoy, that's he just plays the flank game. Oh, Anakin and Addy. Mm-hmm. It is technically a defender. I believe it does work. I mean, hey. There's the reroll for 2. And I think we just popped a sensor. Bye-bye, sensor buoy. I think the biggest thing that people are figuring out is how to place your your obstacles to where the sensor buoys can't hurt you as bad. What's interesting is Catherine still has the ability to keep plenty of time on target here. Because the system phase boost on these bombers does everything for them. Sound good for everybody? I know, outside of the fact that my voice is ridiculously high pitch. Just want to make sure things can be heard. Gonna try and figure out how to get music going in the background of this at a good level. Oh, it's a little quiet. So I've got my mic maxed out, so I'm also trying not to be ridiculously loud. I don't think he's gonna get free damage at all. You boost 3-bank lock and you're gonna have at least Addy shooting at you. But I should see which one's which. Okay, red is breach. Let me update the what the Because I feel like Hound's going to one bank left to not get in Addy's way. He's got enough force this turn to be able to handle most stuff. What I was surprised to see is Catherine dropping plasmas off of the... Oh, I like that. I'm not certain which obstacles Catherine placed. Honestly, I don't remember. I would not be surprised if Jorge placed the one at the top left to just open up that entire left side. Because obstacle placement is everything in neutering the Fombers. I agree. Though, I mean, yes and no, I think. Because, like, next turn, you boost... Oh, never mind. I was going to say you boost blue forward. But... Catherine's just going to make a line. I feel like a Rick 5 straight here would be really nice. Because Catherine has put them all into just a really tight formation. Jorge and I've talked about this list a little bit. Not because of this matchup. I honestly wasn't expecting this. But we've talked about it in general. Do you think the type formation makes it a little harder to drop bombs, though? And if he can't drop bombs with this list, he's... Yeah, that's the thing. With if it... Yeah. You can't carpet bomb very well. Plus, this isn't just anybody. This is Jorge, one of the best Republic players. Period. Just taking his time. Smart. The only shot is onto the sensor buoy, which is range 3 obstructed. And the buoy's fine. I guess it's two different schools of thoughts on bombs. My big thing is right now, you're not in a position where you can bomb Jorge. And Jorge's gonna just he's gonna stay on the outside. Um, because this Anakin is extreme maneuvers Anakin, so he can he can be anywhere he wants to be. Um, I don't know if I don't know if I see it, Levi. I don't think I see the. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna be the case, fam. Because these bombers are deceptively fast. Because we're talking system boost 4 straight. You're right up in their face. Like, I would bet. Nah, I think Grudge is gonna system boost and then do the 4 straight. That way, next turn he's better primed for bombs and the turnaround. Though I don't think that 4 straight system boost. I think that ends up on the rock. But either way, 3 straight, whatever it means. But like either way, the point being that they can go fast. Like Grudge is Grudge system straight. Do a 3 bank. Go after Rick, and just carpet bomb the middle, and then get out of dodge with system phase and boosts and sloops with the rest of the bombers. Just make that middle area one big bomb. Yep, there's the system phase boost. And this is where he tries to do the bombing run. My big fear for Catherine here is if he 3 hards in with Rick and just does a plasma right into Grudge's butt, that takes out all the bomb rerolls. And that is a huge damage conversion on this list, especially since Jorge's successfully stopped the initial stuff. Oh, yeah. He 100% did the 3 hard here. Gonna see the lock on the Anakin. Ooh. I feel like Catherine forgot to do something there. Is punished. Ooh, that's some tight flying by Addie. I should probably... That's 2 on Pink, who is Scorch. Scorch's shields down. No, there is not a tier from Belly Run for bombers. And I think we're all thankful for that. There's the lock. I think he's praying for range 2, but that's probably range 1. Forgot about breach. Anakin has extreme maneuvers. I don't think there's any true... Well, he might not be able to shoot Anakin, but... Grudge is still going to take at minimum 4v2. Still not a fun situation to be in. I'm kind of shocked to see him doing the lock. Does that reach? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that definitely means Rick's going to be a little less inclined to spend the evade. Because, well, it's probably just going to be an ion torpedo. And he's going to get rid of the range bonus. Man. Yeah, spin the focus. That's... yeah. Okay, Rick, we see you. We see you, bro. Oh, man. Catherine just lucked out on defense there. Jeez. Because he's saving it because he doesn't want Rick ionized. Yeah, Addy spent to deny the range. Yep, going for the ion torpedo. Let's see here. Oh, wow. I bet you Catherine wished she could have had that roll on a different thing. I think you spend it. Guarantee the ion. Well, if Rick... I don't know. God. Oh, jeez. Rick is very ionized. No point in spending anything. Good lord. Rick is the new definition of ionized. Not necessarily. Because Grudge doesn't... he can just bank in. And he won't hit clusters. Then it's just mind games. Nah, fam, it's not gonna happen. Rick's gonna dodge him. Don't ask me how, but he is. Oh, man. Jorge is in a position. And yeah, you spend it, because... in spite of some, I would describe as very smart positioning. Oh. Jorge just yeeted his dice. Grudge getting away with literally 0 damage there is insane. That was just wow. How long have I been streaming? Today is the first time. By the way, thank you very much for the video assistance, Charlie. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't know if it's a nightmare of positioning for FO. I really don't. Oh. I don't know. Why do you say it's a positioning nightmare, Sev? Like, well, don't forget that Scorch will move before Rick. So if he does the boost and then does that, he's hitting Scorch with at least one of those bombs. But he also has grudge rerolls to maybe save Scorch. Honestly, I'm not against him dropping them where they are and just using those cluster mines as a way to say, if Anakin wants to engage, he's got to engage way around or else dodge the double mods. I mean, you're not wrong, fam. There's definitely things that can be done, but it's an awkward thing to do. Like, does Catherine think about that? She does have one big advantage. In the fact that literally all but one of her ships will move before anything that could be in her way. Like, Hound's not going to be in the way of anything. Pretty much no matter what he does. But also, like I said, Grudge getting away with literally everything there is just wild to me. My wife keeps bringing me random things out of the dryer. But they're nice and warm. I don't know if that would be allowed, fam. Having the world champion in your earpiece sounds like a little bit of an unfair advantage. You know, if he drops, Rick could have just done the one bank and just accepted the fact that he's going to land on the rock and been like, "Hey, it's not as bad." And he'd probably end up out of most arcs in doing that. Just let Jorge be like, whatever. I'm not worried. Fam's just like, Grudge, you die if you don't. Or you die if you do also. But go out in a blaze of glory, question mark. I need it for the boss fight later. Oh, doing a proton bomb? Okay. Wait, thermal detonators. Never mind. Is she dropping two? Nope, just the one. Honestly, kind of surprised at that. Ew. There goes your coordinate, fam. Wait. Fam, didn't you say, I believe it was, I promise... He's hitting the mine this turn? Well, fam, you broke your promise and now I'm sad. I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna mess with you. Okay. Now here's the real question. So if Rick did a one straight, and he just, or if he did the like, if he put the dial as like a five straight, and just did a one straight, he does get the benefit, because I think it's the revealed maneuver on his dial. Rick could be actually in a really decent spot. Only in 2 arcs, not the deadliest ones. Addie's probably gonna bump. No. No, there's not an APT on Breach. Breach only has... Well, he does have Mag Pulse. So, he's gonna Mag Pulse. Probably. To jam him off. Make it to where he's only rolling 3. Oh. Addie. Why? I almost feel like Jorge's playing 2 kg. like, if you just accept the bump there, you cause severe pain. Nah, it's all fine. Anakin, you gotta do something now. Anakin's been out of this game way too much. Huh? Okay. Oh? Yep, Rick takes one. And Catherine's gonna get to do all the fancy rerolls. Oh, no, she won't. So... it's one on Scorch. That's half. And one on Breach. That was... interesting. I would shoot Grudge here. You got the rerolls. So. Oh, I totally forgot to give... scenario points. There we go. And Grudge just took one. Yep. Grudge just took one. Grudge is the biggest ace in all of X-Wing, apparently. This is the Mag Pulse, right? Yeah. 100%. Come on, Rick. Roll natties. You deserve it after that terrible roll you just did. Rick could theoretically initiative kill Scorch here. Hit crit. Has the reroll. Ah. No dice. Up. Damage sensor array. Woo. Zoomed in a lot there. I can zoom in just a little bit more. Fam chooses violence every day. And Fam chooses violence every day if possible, as we are learning. Oh, and that is half on Anakin Skywalker. Ooh, does he finish off Scorch? Let's see. Probably not. No, he does not. Oh, that's what's weird with the... I thought it was 60% of the time it works every time. Honestly, I feel like the biggest problem has been just that Jorge has not thrown enough dice. Pop quiz fam. What's the name of the cologne that Brian Fantana uses? Yes, it is. Smells like a dirty diaper filled with Indian food. Rick, I'm not gonna lie, that smells like straight gasoline. It stings the nostrils. How the crap do I remember this stuff? Your totem? Like you guys prayed to Ron Burgundy or something? Nah, Matt, your personal hero should be what's his the guy John C. Riley played in Talladega Nights, the Magic Man. The Magic Man in El Diablo. El Diablo? What the? I think it means. I think it's some kind of chicken or something. I thought I could avoid the phrase "goated" when I got out for summer break, but apparently, fam talks like a junior high kid. In other words, the courier definitely has to do like a one or two straight here, and Rick can just start bullying the courier. Um, I'm the Magic Man. I still think I have one of the better intros with the whole double barrel roll. I grew up playing so much freaking Star Fox. While we were marching to Georgia. Sherman's intro is amazing, not because his intro is so good, but because he always times it perfectly to play over the intro music to one of the other teams. Wait, they're remaking what? Oh, yeah. I'm actually tempted to get a Switch 2 because of it. But that's just too much money. I'm a teacher. I don't make that kind of cash. You know, Cam, with what Innkeeper was playing the other day, I think you might be right. That's a position. Do you not hear me, Matt? Yeah. Innkeeper was flying some FO aces. It was actually kind of cool to see him doing it. He's. I mean, he can fly anything. I don't know if there's a way for Scorch to do that. Scorch might just be dying on purpose. You know, pulling a Loki, do it for glorious purpose. He might be trying to set up a kill box with bombs onto for Rick. Rick's only got 2 left, and there's a lot of bombs. Matt, I've been watching on mute. I like to imagine. I like to imagine my Jesus in a tuxedo T-shirt. Why did that sound like Hank Hill trying to do a John C. Riley impersonation? And we thank you, sweet 6 pound, 7 pound, 7 ounce baby Jesus.
What?
I think the greatest Hank Hill moment of all time is when he decided to play Grand Theft Auto. He's like,
Oh no, I stabbed someone. What's the button I pressed to turn myself in?
I think it would be hilarious to hear Hank Hill singing Hallelujah, but it's instead of Hallelujah, it's Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Coordinate what repair? Oh, the yeah, no, don't think it's happening. Did he? Oh, I should check. He did coordinate the repair. Ooh, good catch. Oh, bye bye, Scorch. And we'll put him all the way at the bottom. That is helpful for Jorge.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Ooh, that might be out. That's close. I mean, probably. Barrel out. Hard boost in, maybe? Barely catches it. The problem now is that I think Catherine's going to get everything this turn. Take one more on Rick. Rick's down to one. Ooh. How much is the courier down to? Oh, courier just lost shields. That's it. Oh. Denies the range bonus. Hit crit onto breach. That's big. And the crit is a wounded pilot. Nasty. I mean, he's got to do something. Addy. Wait, why'd you do 2? Oh, plasma. My bad. I forgot Jewel has plasmas. Oh my gosh. Panicked. Okay. Whoa. Man. This is, not looking too good for Jorge. I mean, there's just not been that much time on target. The Fombers are able to move fast enough that they can just fan out and make sure they take shots. Like, I almost feel like Anakin has to kill Breach this turn. Or something. Um... Rick's on 1, Addie's on 2, Anakin's on 3. Hound's fine. Hound, ironically, has been doing great. Jorge's not out of this, but he's gonna have to clean up some. Jules taking nothing. Grudge only taking 1 is like a mathematical anomaly. Grudge should be probably halved. Just from that first engagement. But I try not to focus on dice. I'm getting hungry. Catherine is first player. Dropping some bomblets. Maybe. It's hard to tell. We might get one more. That's my only thing I actually don't like too much about this Fombers list is it goes really slow. Never punished. I mean, if they do activation pretty quick this turn, there'll be another turn. If that happens, I don't know, because I think Rick's gonna 3 hard left and have plasmas on Grudge. But I do think you're about to see Jewel do a hard 2. I think Catherine might have accidentally went out of order. Mm-hmm. No, Jorge was not expecting this. Um, Literally looking at Catherine's list we were discussing in the group chat, it's like, okay, she usually runs either salad or aces. Like a five ship mix, no sweat. Aces, we're okay. Whatever the heck this was, whole nother bugaboo. Oh. Now hold on. If Addie stays still, that could be nice. Addie stays still. Addie might not be getting shot. And Addie might have double-loaded shots because of that bump. Catherine was going for the sloop behind. Which, if Jorge would have gone first, that would have been... Oh, man. I don't know if Jewel does. It's a close one. So, you go for the initiative kill on Breach here, right? What? Come on, Addie. Yeah, I spend one just to be safe. Oh! That's a very good point. You're kidding me! How does Catherine keep rolling out of this? I mean, there'll be another turn. Oh. That was supposed to be just those two, I think. Okay, that's 4. Grudge is halved. Grudge does not have Addie. Rick, you've got to be kidding me. Rick is a trap. Rick is a trap. I will stand by that statement forever. I mean, he's gonna have another turn. Jorge is still back in. Because he's gonna have another turn. He's got the shot onto Grudge. If he kills Grudge this turn... Oh, wait, nope. Did he not shoot with... He's still in. Because next turn, Breach is not in the game next turn. And he cannot risk... Or, Catherine can't risk killing Breach, I don't think. Breach has bomblets. Jewel has dropped everything. I don't know. This could. It's still anyone's game. Um. All right. So honestly, I actually think I prefer the double drop from Grudge, double thermals onto to because if Addy bumps again, Addy's fine. Addy's safe, or Addy takes the thermals. Yeah, if Addy dies to bombs, I think it's game. She can only drop and get Addy with yeah, you drop bomblets, you drop double thermals. I think that covers a better area. Because Addy's best choice is probably the. I think so. I do believe you can. Because you can drop barrel roll drop, or launch barrel roll launch with, what, Death Rain, or Death Rain? Yeah. And drop barrel roll drop, focus drop, whatever. Man. Catherine moves first. That's kind of big. Because Jorge is praying for positioning. Just did the double drop, and okay. Okay. Interestingly enough, if Addy does it too hard, she might be okay. Like, not 100%, but too hard to the left, I think might arc dodge, or might dodge the thermals. Ooh. Hello. Oh. That's not good for Jewel, because that could very easily half Jewel. And that barrel roll does not fit. Yeah, Jewel could get just 100% eliminated. Oh yeah, no, they still have a red boost. That blocks the too hard. Maybe the 3 bank? And pray? Oh no! Jorge! Jorge! And Anakin won't have a shot on Jewel. I believe that Addie is probably gonna die. Okay. Just need double drop to be double blanks or focuses. Okay. If Addie lives here, that's huge because the positioning is actually not bad. Ooh, that's 2 on Jewel. Alrighty. Addie, we need you to live. Addie lives! Holy crap! Oh my god. Anakin could kill Grudge. I know Cam's happy about that. Grudge is range 2, so likelihood is low. Okay. You've only got 1, and yeah, no, just oh, don't. Oh no. I don't know if I like that. Jeez. No shot. Can Addie kill Jewel? Maybe? He's got it. Oh. That's guaranteed half on Jewel Jerjerrod. Hit crit. Crit doesn't matter, obviously. Yeah. If he kills Grudge, he wins. Okay. Well, no, if he kills Grudge, he wins either way. Three v 2. Does Hound secure the victory or no? Oh, wait. For 2. Is it doable? No. Catherine will win. Man. Kept it close. I can't believe. Yeah, that was a lot of natties by old Grudge. And that's gonna be it, guys.